So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. We are just getting started. Mbappe! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his...
It's Drogba! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Mbappe, Robertson. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Takes a shot! Drills one in. So, Jim, what has caught... Yaya Toure! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Liverpool definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Zambrotta. He's found space here, and he's picked it up out wide, delivered low. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nice touch. Rijkaard, and here's Bellingham, tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed in. Header! And he's denied. Mateus. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Robertson. And here's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Alaba. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Kane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to play it through. Toure looking to receive it in space. Towering header! Yamal. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Quality ball.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alaba plays it out wide. That has been cut short. Now it's Kane. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Kane. Alaba. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Benatia getting this one clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
To the screen for information.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case...
Takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Brazil definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out wide. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele, and here's the chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution for Brazil, number 9, Kane.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 15, Yamal. Coming on the field.
And this is Messi.
Number 22,
He's picked his way through.
Number 18, Rashford.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Yamal. So what can they make of this? Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. Tries to pass it through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Bellingham. Wriggles his way through. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in, must be! And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
There's a sharp little ball here. Some really good ball movement. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. He is through here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Shevchenko. This looks promising. Great challenge, time to perfection. Referee has just said play on. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Crosses it in here. Oh, good effort. Oh, wow, that's crazy! A breakthrough, so late in the day! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And this is Shevchenko. Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, can they get him away? And they win it back again. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Yaya Touré! Brilliant from Touré!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 5 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yaya Touré. Robertson. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot a goal! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Can he get it through? Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Touré, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone out for a throw-in. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. Kaká is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it's Dembele. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now who's going to be first to this? So much time. Ronaldinho! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he is dashing away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. 30 minutes gone. Robertson. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here! And that's the keeper's ball. Dink through. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's Drogba! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A case now of complete control. Delivery from Mbappe.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played out wide. Robertson. Yaya Toure. Kaka. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kaka. Mbappe, here's... Oh, great chance! And he's got away from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a little off target. Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Has a look and plays it forward. Sends it crossfield. Just eases him off the ball. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Ronaldinho. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Mateus! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The attendance for this match was
That's been one straight back.
898.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Company. Caicedo. Mateus. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure, the man that is tenacity personified. Ronaldinho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Drogba couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line.
And the shot! It's a loose ball, and it's come back out to him. And again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
This is a promising build-up. Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Over to the right flank. Well, played right into his path. Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivery from Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Back in once more.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking to play him in. And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Liverpool. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nice looking ball. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold looking to receive it in space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And if you do have a chance today, please take
So
some
there
time
it
out
is.
to give your
What
support
struck you
to our
most about
Better
that?
Stadium
Liverpool really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.